Welcome to the BSG Speed and Fab YouTube channel. If you're a first-time viewer, thanks for checking us out. If you're returning, it's awesome to have you back. Now, from today's title of the video, you probably already know what we're here to do, but I'm going to be introducing our brand new project to the channel. And you might be asking yourself, Chris, why a brand new project? You already have an awesome 48 Ford project going on. That's true. 48 Ford is a pretty extreme build. It's going to take quite a bit of time to finish that one. This one is more of a quick build-up. It's to have something on the street and have some fun with while I'm working on the 48 Ford still. And by the way, if you haven't checked out any of the 48 Ford videos, there's the link for the playlist. Check them out. But without further ado, let's introduce the new project. Well, here she is, 1995 Honda Civic DX Hatchback. The overall goal with this vehicle is just to have a fun little street car that I could take to the track and canyons and just have a good time in. It's in a pretty good shape overall. There's some dents here and there. We have some rust in the quarter panels on both sides, which I actually ordered some replacement panels for, so we'll address that in some later videos. The interior itself is actually pretty clean. We have some GSR seats, a little rough, but not too bad. But overall condition is pretty solid. The engine bay, well, that's a different story. As you can see, we have no engine. This vehicle is actually a theft recovery. It previously had a B swap in it, but the engine was stolen out of it. Also, the subframe was bent during that process because I guess they hit a curb and bent the subframe and lower arm. So I do have a replacement subframe to install. Before I do that, it needs to be cleaned up quite a bit. As far as the engine, well, I actually have one here. I picked up a D15B JDM engine, pretty cheap. Engine seems solid pretty much so far. The reason I picked it up for so cheap is the post mount, as you can see, it actually cracked. So I'm going to plan on cleaning that up and welding it up and retapping it. Should take care of that mount issue. Then, as you can see, there's a nice little turbo on it. I had a T3, T4 turbo laying around, so I decided to pick up a nice little eBay manifold for it. This engine's not going to get too extreme. It's just probably going to be a quick little cleanup and run some low boost on it, because I'm not trying to break any speed records with this one. This one's just to have some fun on the streets. I also picked up a S40 transmission out of a 2000 EX Civic. So should be a nice addition with this motor. So I think the first steps with this vehicle is I'm going to end up replacing this core support. It's already pretty tweaked and bent up. It's actually not even fully welded to the car. So we're going to end up removing this. For the engine bay, I'm also planning on doing a brake line tuck, a wire tuck, and a shave. So we're going to go ahead and just start removing everything and get it ready. Well, I got the engine bay pretty stripped down. You saw me removing the brake lines. We're going to end up replacing brake lines with a Chase Bay's brake line tuck kit. And then also the same thing with the fuel lines. I'm going to go ahead, we got the harnesses moved out of the way. But next, we're going to tackle this core support. As you can see, it's already pretty much, well, there you go. Didn't take much to remove that. It was only held on by a couple tack welds. I'm not sure what the history is with that. Maybe they replaced it in the past, just never finished the job. But I do need to clean up this area a little bit more before attempting to install the new radiator support. Also, looks like I need to straighten out this area. This area is a little dented up. But let me go ahead and tackle those and we'll get going. Actually, change of plans. I'm going to try to clean up this engine bay a little bit further. I'm going to spray some degreaser on it and attack it with a pressure washer before moving any further. Well, ended up getting this area all straightened up. Actually turned out better than the other side. It's probably kind of hard to see because of the light and shadows. But this side's a little tore up. I'm gonna have to repair this a little bit more. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I just wanted this to be a quick one to introduce you guys to our new Civic build. So if you haven't already, please subscribe. That way you can follow along on this build and our 48 Ford. But as you can tell, we still have a lot of work ahead of us on this one. So I hope you guys are as excited as I am. But till next time, thanks for watching. We'll see you again.